So we all go into those meetings and where we're talking about who is your ideal customer. And the answer generally is two extremes. One could be saying, well, we can sell to anyone and everyone. So everyone is our customer. Big red flag. The other answer is generally saying, all right, well, I want to go after the top four banks because we are really good at the financial services sector. Another huge red flag. One, because it's too wide. The other one is too narrow, and the competition to sell to those top four banks is ridiculous. So, how do we come to a middle ground? What defines your ideal customer? Now, the other answer we generally get, well, it's easy. Let's divide it by territories or regions or industry verticals or size of the accounts or revenue they generate or kind of technology do they have, how many employees do they have. That's all firmographic, which is great, which is not a bad way to have that segmentation done. But in my opinion, I feel before you go into firmographic, demographic, technographic, any of those things, start with your customer. Start by interviewing your existing clients. Now, once you've shortlisted your clients, then you go and start looking at your best customers. What did they look like? How did they buy? What was the buy journey look like? Who are the super users? And what their experience has been. Maybe have an interview with your key users and mid-level managers and C-suite and understand what are the key elements of success that they see you bringing to the table. And once you've gathered that feedback, then you start looking at, all right, well, what this information gives us to shortlist on my buyer's journey. What kind of a client's going to have the highest amount of impact with the least amount of time taken to convert and the highest amount of profitability for my business. And in this feedback session, you're also able to get understanding of their key challenge statements, what really motivates them, what are their objectives, what are the commonalities between these best clients. And you sit down with your sales teams and then come up with all this information right at the start of the year and say, right, okay, well, based on what we know, this is our niche set of groups within this particular, again, if you want to go by region or industry or whatever segmentation that you think you want to bring onto the table. But it becomes a really strong strategic move towards having a very short number of account-based marketing initiatives that you can start launching with your team. Ideal customer becomes the absolute basic baseline for you to keep thinking, and it's a ball that you have to keep chasing it every time. It'll keep on moving based on how many sales and how your organization sort of progresses in its journey of evolution. So I would really suggest when starting your planning this year in 2025, start thinking about what your ideal customer looks like. And if you need any more help, more than happy for you to come and chase us down, or are happy to answer any questions. But ideal customer, I think this is where the journey begins.